Howdy, folks. I'm in downtown Schittsburg. Just went to jiu-jitsu, pulled an all-nighter, and broke my nose in jiu-jitsu. It was like 80% my fault, for sure. And 20% Fat Boy's fault. Basically, I elevated him to go for a leg lock, and I've never had such a fat man fly so far. Normally, it's hard to elevate fat boys. Unless I underestimated or overestimated his weight, but he had a hell of a gut. And so, or I was just really strong, I don't know. But he went flying over my head, and then the minute he got over my head, like, I lost all lift, because, I mean, I was like rolling backwards. And then, basically, I just saw his knee coming down, and just, his knee landed on one of my nostrils, and it went, I heard a crunch, and I was like, fuck. I'm just trying to sit here. Like, fuck off. Fuck. And once again, the battle of trying to find a quiet spot to park begins. And being in a downtown suburban metropolis, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, so. Then it just wouldn't stop bleeding. It didn't hurt, it was just crunched. And then drip blood for the next 2 hours while I was trying to roll. And I was just trying to roll with a piece of toilet paper stuck in my nose. And then it would fall out. But, some sort of, like, there's no way when you drive around that these cities were built in the, what, early 1900s or whatever the fuck they say. Like, you can tell this shit is old as fuck. 1500s. Who the fuck knows? 1400s. But, I guess the universe is telling me to get the fuck out of Pittsburgh. Because I haven't heard anything on if I can work this week here, so. And I gotta get in 3 days to get my bonus. I did find a dope job in, yeah, so what happened is, like, the inside of my cartilage just, like, popped out the side of my skin, basically, is what happened. On this side of my nostril. I feel like it's happened before, too, because on the other side, I don't know. Because I've had trouble breathing. Wow. Like my whole life. I leg locked everyone. Some people were harder than others. They were slippery. Fucking, I hate dudes with shaved legs. Fucking stop shaving your legs. Like, that's disgusting. When I feel your leg and it feels smooth, I'm like, oh my god. I just literally want to punch you in the face. Like, I'm not, like, triggered, but I'm just like, this is not what a man's leg should feel like. Like, yeah. And it's hard to hold on to, so, like, fuck. Like, can we just go with the uniform? It's tights, shorts, and a rash guard. I'll even roll with you without a rash guard. I'd rather roll with you shirtless than have you shaved legs and no tights. But yeah, I only tapped once. I might have gotten out of it if I didn't have a fucking bloody nose and the tissue came out. But it was a legit, the fucking back triangle that I always, that's like the one submission that gets me. Other than leg locks. Yeah, that's all I tapped to. Otherwise, I got everyone with leg locks and a couple back triangles myself, a couple regular triangles, a couple arm bars. Basically a clinic. It was just not a friendly gym, man. That's like the one, it's not the one time, but I left a 3-star review because they were not friendly at all. This whole Pittsburgh, I don't know, man. It's just like shitty Portland vibes. Is it just grungy cities that have shit vibes? I don't know. What do you think, Douglas? What do you think? Like, I was my normal friendly self. Maybe less friendly than I normally am because it's fucking 8 a.m. But, like, I don't know. I wasn't cranking submissions or anything. Wasn't going in there being an ass bag. My cardio was fucking dog shit. I've noticed it. Like the last rolls. I don't know. Maybe me getting bulkier fucks my cardio. Or just not doing jiu-jitsu as much as I have. My cardio is already trash. Because, like, 3 rolls in and I'm, like, sucking wind. I can feel, like, the fucking lactic acid in my lungs building up. I'm like, fuck. And they're not even, like, hard rolls at all. I mean, I'm moving consistently, but I'm not moving aggressively. And then I would do hard rolls, and it was like, I was like, fuck. I was taking breaks. I would never normally take breaks in an open mat. I don't know. I think it's probably a combination of being bulkier and less jiu-jitsu. It's not fun. Or maybe I'm using less technique. No, I'm using more technique, man. I'm not really using any muscle. I would say I'm slightly more aggressive, though. Whereas in Huntsville, maybe I would, like, not chase positions as hard as I do here. I chase positions because I'm not giving up stuff. So, in that sense, I don't know. Yeah, you can see. It's your standard run-of-the-mill fuckstick town. Oh yeah, back to the story. So, spent all night on the computer editing. It was very great. It was great. I got stoked on life again. I found a job in Montana, near Glacier National Park. I think it's night shift. I don't know. Could be like third or second shift. Not sure. But it's working at a hotel, like the front desk, I think. Pays decent, $17 an hour, with a bonus, I think, starting bonus, which is decent, and housing included. But it's for December to March, which is dope. And they have a jiu-jitsu gym. SBG, which is Straight Blast Grappling, I think. I don't know. I've seen their videos before, and they're actually, like, nationwide. Like, they have gyms in, like, Russia. So, somewhere along the line, I've seen their videos, because I recognize the logo and stuff. But they have a gym 2 minutes from the a 2-minute drive. So, it's like 2 miles from the hotel. Just down, like, a 45-mile-an-hour highway with a bike lane, too. Which is a sidewalk, even. So, that's pretty cool. I applied for that. And then I also found HelpX, which is like Woof, basically. But it's free. So I can message these people. But I found one in near Massachusetts, which is really close to a 10th planet. And then I found another one on the way, so I could also hit that up. The downside of those is I would not get paid. But I would also not be spending money, because they would feed me and shit. And it was only like 20 hours a week. But there wasn't any Winolo jobs. Which I'm sure I could get some sort of job, maybe. But it also sounded like cool permaculture stuff. So, and I also applied for Austin jobs. Just randomly. Like, I don't even remember. Something to do with the airport. But once again, it was like back to trying to find a place next to a jiu-jitsu gym. Like, I found a dope one would be helping a guy with his sailboat in Clearwater, Florida. The only issue was, like, van parking and getting power and stuff. Because I think he would let me live on the boat or something. I don't know. So, I don't really know the next moves. The next moves is basically work 3 more days this upcoming week to get my bonus. And that should clear up all my bills. and do a little traveling. Try to get tires. Then I have 2,000 miles to an oil change, which I might get tires before I leave here, or on the way eastern Pennsylvania. Glacier is 2,000 mile drive from here, so, but I will get to hit up all the states that I missed, all the Dakotas and the Minnesotas. But the question is, do I run up to Maine, touch Maine, and then go? Probably not. I'll probably just save it, because I haven't hit Arkansas either, so. I don't know. Is this the spot to chill? I went to a thrift store and they made me wear a mask, and I was like, fuck. Forgot about this gayness. Thought this shit was over. It's only gonna get worse the more East Coast I go. Yeah, HelpX was like requiring people to get vaccinated. I was like, pfft. Oh, and all those government jobs that I've been applying to, I started noticing some of them said required vaccination by November 22nd. Which means you need to have like your first vax by like the 8th of November, so shit's about to get real. I think I applied for one more that didn't mention anything about vaccine. But just want to update you on the old shit. Maybe I'll go out tonight. I don't know. It's just, city vibes, man. City vibes suck. I just feel violent in the city. I don't know. I feel disrespectful. I want to disrespect things. I want to like spray graffiti and fucking nose grind handrails. Yeah, there's like no love in cities. It's just grossness. Man, I can't get over how like shitty the vibes were at that gym. That's the that's like the fourth Henzo Gracie I've been to, and they all have that weird shitty vibe. The first one I went to was less shitty. They've just gotten shittier and shittier. It's just nothing like a 10th Planet, man. Holy fuck. We'll see. We'll see how Allentown is and stuff. I'm sure it's dope as fuck, but so we'll see what happens in the next month or so. Do I have any other timelines? Not really. Definitely not working at Amazon. They just don't pay enough. I feel like I should have heard back from the lab manager thing bullshit, but whatever. Alright. I think this spot might be good to catch a nap. I might. It's just, do I let Leo out? We'll see. Catch you later.